Hey YouTubers, Grimmy Dragon here with a new mic, or older mic, whatever you want to call it. And once again, it's review time, and today we are taking a look at the Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Autobot Alphastrike Counterforce. Yeah, this is part 2 of the Amazon exclusive sets. As you can see, we got both packages here in the back, making this lovely little mural, and I do enjoy it. And here we have Sideswipe, Slam Dance, and Trenchfoot. Yeah, Slam Dance. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And yeah, this is quite a nice set. We'll start off with Trenchfoot since he's our little battle master. Get a close-up. Real nice paint job. This one is designed to be pretty much a Crosshair's target master pinpointer. Although, yeah, it does not look very much like pinpointer when you actually get the two together. Which is fine, because I have pinpointer. So when Crosshairs comes out, I can use him with them. But for pinpointer, let's just bring in the guy I've chosen to give him to. Someone who does need a target master very badly, and that is Ricochet. And since Ricochet's partner was pretty much just named Nebulon, for whatever reason, as far as I know at least, yeah, I'm gonna stick with Trenchfoot here. And, may as well just get these two compared because they're right here, they're together. And this is Trenchfoot's blast effect. Kind of droops if you put it on too long, but whatever. As you can see, the two cars look pretty good together. Fitting that they're both the black repaints of Autobots. But yeah, we got that. And for Trenchfoot, we're going to do a quick transformation because you just flip them over. Oh, before I do, where did I put him? Oh, here he is. Let's just get him with blowpipe because, repaints of each other. So yeah, big difference between these two. I mean, they are completely different from each other, which is good. Anyway, back to transforming. So yeah, just flip them around. Peg that together. Peg that together. You have your gun mode, and it fits just nicely right on top of Stepper or Ricochet. Yeah, Japanese name is Stepper. Put the blast effect on, and that looks really good. And that is a good pairing. So yeah, very pleased with that. And we'll get into how he looks in robot mode when I get to robot modes. But in any case, let's start off with these guys. So we got Rain Dance and Grand Slam. Unfortunately, this time they do not transform into cassettes, obviously. And they're just a repaint of Skytread, or Flywheels if you prefer. So yeah, we'll do a quick comparison. And we will bring in Skytread or Flywheels, whichever you like. And yeah, very different from each other. And the paint jobs contrast, and yeah, the reds, the burgundy of Skytread does not match the red of Grand Slam, which is cool. Not much else you can do with these guys. And as the tank rolls, and yeah, you can put the jet on a stand if you want. It whooshes. Whatever. Anyway, let's just transform them. Because I do have to show this off because I didn't transform them before. So we'll take the guns off. They can combine into a big blaster if you want. And then you can just start by making sure we're in frame. And then unpegging those. Just flip that out and extend. Pull those apart. Pull these up. Fold these in. And then we will do this, work with the jet mode, and fold the wings up. Fold this up like so, because they peg into this piece here. Fold them out. Flip up this piece. Flip the waist panels in. Then we just take and push these two parts together. Flip out the hands, rotate, rotate, and flip out. And fold the jet cockpit down to reveal the head. Make sure everything lines up. Put the gun in his hand. And there we have our Slam Dance in his robot mode. And yeah, he looks pretty good. I think Slam Dance looks awesome. Get a close-up here. That is quite the nice head sculpt. And it is different from Skytread's, which is pretty cool. And yeah, the look works. I mean, half blue, half red. Blue torso, red pants. I'm cool with it. And a nice silver gun. Which is good at homaging the G1 cassettes, which had the chromed guns. So yeah, all in all, I'm very happy with him. Articulation-wise, he does have a ball-jointed head, universal shoulders, bicep swivel, more than 90 at the knee, no wrists, but he does have a waist, somewhat impaired by the tail fin, but he also has universal hips, thigh swivel, 90 at the knee, and ankle pivot. Word of warning, there have been plenty of reports where Slam Dance's foot has actually been detached and broken off right out of the packaging. So check your Slam Dances carefully when you order. It's from what I hear, it's just due to some plastic tolerance issues and a overly tight joint. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, for comparison, let's just bring in Skytread one more time. And yeah, they do look pretty good together. These would be good arch rivals of sorts. I kind of like how Skytread has the brown arms, but I like Slam Dance as well. They have a nice contrast with each other, which is pretty cool. Anyway, we do have one more to get to, and that would be Sideswipe, or Covert Clone Sideswipe, to be more precise. Yeah, they're calling him a clone and not just a redeco. Okay. So yeah, this is actually my first time looking at the Sideswipe mold on here, but I have had the standard Sideswipe and Red Alert, and I have them ready to go here, so don't worry about comparisons, we'll get them. But as you can see, you got Sideswipe, a nice black and red car. And I like that black. It's a really nice jet black I wish this color was on Skywarp. I'm just going to say it now. That's the color I wanted on Skywarp, that jet black. And that would go great with the purple. As you can see, he's got this nice silver gun on top. Of course, it's removable. And you can just have Sideswipe without it. All glass at the top. Well, it's clear plastic, really, but you know what I mean. Rolls good. Has these nice silver hubcaps. I like that. And all in all, a very futuristic looking Lamborghini. Even though he's not supposed to be a Lamborghini, he's supposed to be a Cybertronian vehicle. But you get the point. It looks like a Lamborghini without a spoiler. Now for quick comparison, let's just bring in standard Sideswipe. And we'll bring in Red Alert. And yeah, quite a difference in the decos. But I'm very happy to have all three of them. And, you know, it'd be... And as for my favorite, I think this one might win me over. Just because I like that G2 look. But in any case, I guess it's time we transform this guy. And since I haven't done either Sideswipe or Red Alert's review yet, so we're just going to show it off. So we're starting off with pulling these out. And then we're going to flip these up. We'll rotate the legs down, making sure we have the clearance all the way, which will bring out the feet. And we close in these panels, separate, then we rotate the top 180, flip that up, raise the arms so we can bring the doors in. Flip this up, flip. Oh, make sure you get the click on these. Then we flip that down, pegs into place, bring the arms in, and then we can just place the weapon on the shoulder to call him transformed. And Sideswipe is looking pretty good. I love this G2 look. I like the black and red. It just looks awesome. It really does. Articulation-wise, he does have a ball-jointed head. Universal shoulders. Bicep swivels, 90 at the knee. No wrists, but he does have a waist. Universal hips. Thigh swivel, 90 at the knee. And some ankle pivot. Very posable for a little guy. And I'm quite pleased with him. So yeah. And very little in terms of weathering. Only a couple little black marks on his shins. Slam Dance has no weathering that I see, which is awesome. He's nice and clean. Happy about that. Never thought I'd see that. So, yeah, very pleased. And yeah, that works out great. Let's get a close-up of that face. Let's see, very, very nice head sculpt. He has a G1 Autobot symbol, which is a little sad, but I can understand not wanting to put a G2 in. Still very pleased with him. Yeah. And as I said, only a little bit of weathering at the shins. So pretty good. Now, for comparison, yeah, we gotta bring in Red Alert, who does have a different head sculpt. And we gotta bring in the more standard Sideswipe, who has a little bit more weathering on him than his G2 counterpart or covert clone counterpart, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, as you can see, Even the whites are different. This one's more of an off-white, while this one's more of solid white. He's also got the solid white on him. But yeah, I do like this guy, really. He's my favorite deco of the mold. So, one thing I do like to do, since I can, we're going to just swap the weapons, because I think that looks better on G2 Sideswipe, and this most certainly looks better on G1 Sideswipe. So yes, I do like the silver gun on the G1 Sideswipe, while I like the red and black gun on the G2. Might have looked better with a neon green missile, but hey, you take what you can get. I mean, hopefully Repro Labels will have some neon green decals in their upcoming set. I'm saying upcoming because even though it's never been announced, we all know it's on its way someday. But yeah. Okay, let's get these guys out of the way, because I got a couple more comparisons to do. First off with Ricochet, who has trench foot in hand. As you can see, trench foot looks good in Stepper's hands, or Ricochet's hands. I keep calling him by his Japanese name. But you can also put him with Sideswipe, and that does not look bad. And the Battle Master works in Sideswipe's hands if you just want to keep him with Sideswipe. So yay. Got that. We'll bring Slam Dance a little closer as well. I'll take the effect part off for now. And we'll bring in some more comparisons. Like, G2 Optimus. Because why not? I mean, Optimus Prime, we gotta have him. We'll bring in the subscription service exclusive Blue Streak, the blue one. Which, looks very G2 to me. We'll bring in subscription service Carzap, who was a G2 character, well, sort of a G2 character. He has a G2 Autobot symbol on his back. So I guess that's good enough for me. Bring in Hubcap, because, why not? G2 enough for me, even though he's a movie figure. Then we'll bring in the G2 styled Jazz, which is not perfect, but it'll do. Bring in Inferno, because his look never changed from G1 to G2, and, G2 Inferno did have the Water Blaster. So yes, I'm making up reasons. But yeah, you get Jazz, Sideswipe, and Inferno, the G2 Autobot cars that were in the first, in the earlier waves of Transformers Generation 2. Very happy with that. To have those three together. And, last but not least, since he is here, I have to move the mural back to do this, but G2 Superion. And yeah, that's quite a bit of Generation 2 there. And I am very happy with that. I mean, G2 was a nice little era for me. I was very happy to go into it, but, I never was able to keep them. Unfortunately, I never had a G2 Sideswipe. Had Jazz, I didn't have Inferno. I didn't have the Laser Prime or the Aerial Bots, but, got them now. So I'm happy. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. It really does help the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. So until then, take care.